welcome back to another Out of the Basement Sunday live stream.
You're a little
I'm Nate,
rusty.
joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
A little rusty. Feels good to be back. Nice to see everyone already on this glorious November Sunday. I'm happy to be back. It's been a while.
It has, because I did the solo stream for Figure It Out, and then we skipped Halloween, so it's actually been 2 whole Sundays.
True. But you got to celebrate Halloween. It's a very special day.
Very true.
Very true. It was a good time. But yeah, so I was away on vacation. I'm back. I had a great time in Washington visiting my cousin. Got to see some filming sites for like Twin Peaks, the TV series. So that was pretty cool. And of course, some other stuff as well. But I'll talk maybe more about it a little bit later. Of course, today we're going to be talking about the HasLab Rancor, which recently had its own live stream on Friday, right?
Yeah, it was a fan first Friday. So everyone was disappointed that they were only talking about the Rancor.
Yeah, there was
Where's Transformers?
There was no other news or reveals. It was strictly about the Rancor. So we're going to be going over all of that stuff, including the reveal of the very first tier. And of course, our thoughts so far on how it is going. But before we jump into that, first things first, let's say what is up to everyone in the chat so far. We got Joseph Bett. Dawn is in here as well. Nice to see you there. Sid Ways. Mr. Jetster is in here as well. BRFC, greetings from the UK. Are you guys backing the HasLab Rancor? Yes, we both have backed the Rancor. That was no questions asked.
Yep.
Norski, what's going on, buddy? All the way from Norway. Hopefully you are having a good almost evening. Of course, we've got Fig Fury, Todd in the chat as well. What's going on? Very nice to see you. We've also got Sleeping Collectibles in here. What's up, Sleeping? Nice to see you there.
What's up, TK?
TK6287. How's it going? It's going good. I'm very excited to be back on the stream, getting back in the saddle. I'm still in the process of moving, so of course I'll be at the apartment until the end of the month, and then I'll be in the house. So we got Greg in here as well. Michael Cherry. I'm rusty. I'm a little rusty here. Mark Hauser. How's it going? Nice to see you. Kabashed Figures. Hello. Nice profile picture there. Super Tech Dustin. What is going on? Nice to see you. So many people in here already. We got Gerardo in here as well. What's up? I just dropped my phone.
Marilyn. He's in shambles.
I'm in shambles.
Marlon.
Yep, Marlon. Ivan, how's it going? We got Arc 77 in here as well. Lukeness Monster is also making an appearance. What's up?
Lukeness, I got a bone to pick with you because I watched your video and now I'm mad.
Uh-oh.
We also have Wheels of Chaos in here. Not really, Lukeness. Not really. Just Josh with you.
Oh, no. He's being serious. He's being absolutely serious. Good morning from Sydney. Very nice.
Australia. The Opera House.
Yes. We got Daniel Hayner in here as well. What's going on, fellas? Welcome back, Nate. Thank you, Daniel. Nice to see you. All right.
Salty Trees.
We got Salty Trees.
We got Blanton.
Yep. Paige stopping in for a minute while she's at work.
Yep.
Thank you, Michael.
Saying, welcome back, Nate.
Thank you. Lee, how's it going? Nice to see you.
Goglins.
Yep, Goglins in here as well. David Edge, Dwellerinos. What's going on, D-Dog?
Mr. Edge.
We got Die Afrikaner.
Yo.
Always nice to see you there. Greetings from Italy. Lee Morris asked, where's the 212th Trooper at?
At least it's in the system.
It's somewhere. I think, was that at, was it Hasbro PulseCon or was it the live stream? I know it was Victoria Cantina had an interview with the Hasbro team, and she asked about the 212th Trooper. And they said that it's just delayed and plans are still the same. They said that there's going to still be no pre-order and that it's still going to be a Walgreens exclusive. Because I know in Figure It Out, we were kind of speculating like, maybe they're switching up where it's going to be an exclusive to, but no, Victoria Cantina, she asked that question. And I'm glad they actually gave a decent response to it as well. So there's your little extended 212 update right there via Victoria's Cantina. Great interview. If anyone wants to check it out, you definitely should. Yeah. Black Series, bro. Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
I went to breakfast with my girlfriend this morning as well.
Nice.
Had fun.
Where'd you go?
Riley. Paragon. I've actually never been there. Never been there.
Good lemon rice soup at the old Paragon.
Yeah. What's up, Riley? This will be another show that I convince you to back the Rancor. Absolutely.
Yeah. The Rancor is, what's up, Titter? Nice to see you. I honestly, I haven't been around since we really got to talk a lot about the Rancor, but I'm ready for it. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Even if it ends up just being the Rancor, which I don't think it will at all, but I mean, that thing looks absolutely epic, and it's going to be the centerpiece of my Black Series collection easily. So
yeah, I'm already seeing some Rancor questions. We'll get to them. We'll talk. We'll definitely talk about the Rancor. We're kind of just doing our tradition of shouting out everyone. Fig Fury coming in with a $30 super chat, says the return of the dynamic duo. Welcome back, brother Nate. Let's do this. Thank you, Todd. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. Let me I'm in shambles too. I haven't been. Where is it? Where is it?
I've been eating my full payment now.
Thank you so much, Fig. Really appreciate your weekly support. You got Zavi here.
Di, we'll talk about your comment once we are finished saying what's up to everyone. We didn't forget about you. We'll come back. We'll circle around. We got Zavi in here, though. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Sleep. Thank you, Sleep.
We are. I'm happy to be back. I am very happy to be back. Tony, how's it going?
Yo. We got Albert here.
Albert, can you discuss? We absolutely will discuss the Rancor tier reveals. We're going to get into that. We're just kind of saying what's up to everyone. It's been a while since we streamed. We took last week off, and I haven't been on the stream for 2 previous weeks before that, I think.
Yeah, so.
Quentin, nice to see you. We also got Dank Ches coming in with $31 super chat.
He's one up in Fig there. That's probably intentional.
Treat. Well, yeah, Halloween treat, $31. Thank you so much, Dank Ches. That's awesome.
That's not only Halloween treat, but it was my birthday 3 days after Halloween. So 4 days ago, on November 3rd this previous week, was my birthday. And I do have some birthday pickups to show off. Even from brother Nate here, I have a birthday gift.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll definitely be showing that off when we talk about our recent pickups and all that. But thank you so much, Dank. Let me roll you a clip.
Don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
I like seeing that orange. I like seeing that orange on both of these super chats.
It's awesome.
I'm still in the spirit. Like literally my least. I don't know about you, Nate, but I get so sad after Halloween ends. Like November 1st, I'm just like, ah.
I mean, of course, but when it turns into November, I like to start rifling off the holiday-themed horror movies.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like from September to the end of the year is just an awesome time to watch tons of horror movies, and of course, themed horror movies.
Right.
I mean, not that there's many good Thanksgiving-themed horror movies, but I like to. It almost feels like Halloween doesn't end in a certain way. It's kind of like the feeling of horror switches for me.
Mm-hmm. Bodie Collection, what's up, man?
Bodie,
thanks
nice
for popping in
you.
here. Mark, what up, dwellers? Mark's in the chat.
Yes,
my chat just refreshed. Jonathan Anderson, hello, dude. Just stopping in, saying hi quickly. Gonna watch the stream later. No problem with that. No problem at all.
Hello, goodbye, Jonathan. It was nice to see you. Crazy 88. How's it going?
Crazy 8 360. Ian, hello. Thank you. What up, Owen?
Owen, nice to see you.
Let's see here. I got to show off this comment. I got to throw it up there. We also have a new channel member.
I like it.
Emmanuel LaBoy just became a member. So thank you so much. For only 99 cents a month, you can join our channel membership. You get some cool emojis. You get the channel member badge. So now, Emmanuel, you'll be a shiny and have that Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet next to your name. And we also shout out the new members at the end of episodes of Figure It Out. Yep. And we also play a cute little clip.
You both really stepped up in the heat of battle. Both of you showed valor out there. Real courage. You're both officially being made ARC troopers.
So thank you, Emmanuel, for joining our team here, the Basement Dweller Army. Thank you, Michael. And, of course, Fig one-upping.
Yep, he's got to
it's the principal back at this point. Thank you so much, Fig.
Thank you.
We also have a $5 super sticker, which is, because it doesn't show up on StreamYard, it is a little fox saying, good job.
Nice. Thank you, Bodie. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat.
Thank you so much, guys. And we have Bunt in the chat.
Yep. Blood Rage. Blood Rage is probably the only good Thanksgiving horror movie I've seen so far. Got to admit, Thanksgiving, not good. Not good.
Yeah. Jazzy35K, you're normally a lurker. That's perfectly fine. And
we love our lurkers.
We'll definitely talk about that first tier and our overall thoughts about that. What's up, Froylin? Super chat showdown. I mean, I'm all for it. All for it.
We're all for it.
And what's up, Tim?
Nice.
Can't forget about Tim. Cannot forget about Tim. But thank you guys so much for the new membership and the super chats that we've already been getting.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
So I say we just jump into it. So we've already got a few questions about it. Dottie earlier asked, way back at 105 here, said, are you worried that the Rancor will not reach the second, third tier, and will we be stuck with the Beast plus the useless repack of the Gamorrean Guard without seeing Keeper or Ula? Loaded question there, but yes, of course, on this previous live stream this Friday, they revealed the first tier, and it's a repacked Gamorrean Guard.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Nice to see you there. 30-second like. Give the video. Mike is right. Smash that like button. Smash like.
Yeah, 78 people in here. We got 35 likes. Let's go. Let's
pump those numbers up.
What's up, Commander Marsh?
Hey, Commander.
Fabulous Disaster. And Gen 2 Go. What's up, everybody?
Hey, nice to see you guys.
Yeah, let me pull up some images here.
Yeah, we're just getting started talking about the Rancor if you're just joining us now. So you haven't missed anything so far. But yes, so it was revealed that the very first tier, shout out to the Fwoosh, the very first tier, well, we got to see a nice prototype of the Rancor itself.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that a little bit first, just because this is what I have up. But like Nate said, we did get to see like a physical prototype. So this is a real physical image here. And it's like different shades of gray. So they said that was kind of to differentiate the different textures that will be on the figure, which is awesome to hear because they were talking about how some is like more like a soft, squishy flesh and some is more of like a harder plastic. So I'm sure like the arms will be a harder plastic, but like up here might be like up by the head might be like a little more like, texturized a little bit. That was cool.
It definitely looks like the torso piece is going to kind of be like a rubbery overlay, like we've been seeing with a lot of Black Series figures anyway, where they kind of have started to do like a little bit more of a like rubbery piece on the chest to give some more range in the articulation there. But yeah, I mean, it just looks fantastic. Even the unpainted prototype here is just mind-blowing already.
Yeah.
The sculpted details are off the chain.
And it's kind of a meme now, but yes, you can change the drool. There must be like a little peg or something.
Right. Or
you think?
It kind of looks like something goes across the entire bottom of the jaw there.
Yeah.
So like it's probably like a piece that maybe not necessarily like plugs in, but like can like, you know, like clip on, maybe like clip around a tooth.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, I am definitely curious about it, but it just honestly looks amazing. Like there's really,
it does,
an unbelievable amount of articulation packed into that sculpt too. It's going to be absolutely massive as well. Look at that. The finger articulation is already off the chain.
I want to see that. Where's like the there's like some new scaling shot. Like, so this is an actual physical stormtrooper, which funny, it's actually the old stormtrooper that they used for this comparison, but it doesn't matter. But think about like holding that stormtrooper in your hand, because I think like the photos don't give the scale justice.
Right.
And I think it's kind of hard because you have this experience in real life, like trying to snap photos, and it's always like, oh man, like this doesn't look as grand as it looks in real life. But I think this one does a better job with the scale than the previous ones, because just think about holding that stormtrooper and then imagine how large this is going to be in your hands. So like the scale cannot be like justified on camera. I think people are saying it's like too small and like making comparisons to like the Sentinel and Galactus. Like it's a hunched over creature, and it's going to be huge. It's still a lot of plastic. It's a lot of plastic.
But so yeah, jumping back to the original discussion to what Dia was saying, the first tier was revealed at 11K. So once it gets to 11,000 backers, we will be getting a repacked Gamorrean Guard in a Power of the Force retro card. A lot of people pretty upset about this. I mean, I definitely understand why. Because
why is this a digital render though?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I was like, are they going to change some details or something like that? But
kind of weird.
So I definitely think that this was probably not the best tier to lead with, simply because while the Rancor is doing well on the HasLab, there's also 2 other HasLabs going on at the same time. So there's got to be collectors out there that have to make a choice. And I don't think that I think that the Rancor is going to get funded. I think that it's going to blow through all of its tiers, no problem. But there is a lot of discussion online about, you know, essentially having to pick and choose if you are also a G.I. Joe or a Ghostbusters fan, because you can't be, you know, dropping like $1,200 right before Christmas on some toys for yourself.
Right.
So, but I think if they were trying to give the Rancor a little bit of a boost, probably not what I would have led with. I don't.
Super Tech is saying it's different than the general release one, which Mike Case mentioned something earlier. Because side note, but if I don't display your comment on the stream, I'm still reading it. Like I'm still reading everything that you guys are saying. Because I know sometimes people think we're ignoring the comments just because I'm not displaying them, but. I am reading and I'm interacting with what you're saying. But earlier, Mike Case brought up a good point that Gamorrean Guard is a deluxe figure. So, and you were kind of saying this before about how like the 350 is for the Rancor and every stretch goal is a freebie.
Right.
Or at least, you know, I think that's the idea behind it, because if it hypothetically, now this isn't going to happen, but if it gets to 9,000 backers and it gets backed, but it doesn't hit 11,000, it's still going to be 350 just for the Rancor. So all of these tiers are free figures that you're getting.
Right.
So I think with that mindset, it kind of makes more sense. And I agree with you. I think like this, the Gam Guard is not the strongest tier to lead with.
Right.
But it also was a Target exclusive, even though it did get a general re-release, but it is a deluxe figure.
Right.
And it is a banger of a figure, and it's fitting with the Rancor because you need it to freaking eat it. That's like a very iconic scene.
Right.
Hey Jonah, what's up?
Hey Jonah.
And I do agree that this wasn't the strongest tier to like really shoot that thing up, even though, because some people are in here commenting like, are we worried at all? Or do we think, maybe it doesn't get backed or we don't hit all those tiers? I've seen tons of comments and especially like talk in the Discord. What's up, White Shadow?
Hey, White Shadow.
But I still have no doubt that this will get 100% backed, all 4 tiers, without a doubt, without a single doubt in my mind. It's Star Wars. Star Wars fans have deep pockets, and there was a lot of negativity after this tier reveal, which I almost kind of like. I understand because it would have been a stronger tier to reveal like Ula or Malakili. I don't know what the third one's gonna be, but I still have to think the other tiers are Ula and the Rancor Keeper.
Yeah,
but. And people were hating, and it actually, if you were refreshing the HasLab page as the stream was going, the number was actually decreasing and it was going backwards. But here's the thing, I guarantee all of those people who did that are still going to come back and end up ordering it again.
Oh,
because
course.
That's the thing. That's like the new thing. Like, we have to have this mob mentality. Like, if you're ever looking at the Hasbro live chat, it's just all people who, if you didn't know any better, you would think they all just hate Star Wars and hate Hasbro, hate the Black Series. But here they all are consuming their content and being there for the streams only to comment toxicity.
Right.
But that's like the new thing, is this mob mentality of like, yeah, I say we all cancel it. It's like this like pitchfork and torch thing.
Right. And then as soon as Ula or the Rancor Keeper are revealed, then I'll pre-order it again. It's like there's no doubt in my mind, because let's also think about this. There are 4 unlocked tiers. This is one of 4. There are still 3 more tiers yet to be revealed. I'm still thinking in my mind, without a doubt, Ula and the Rancor Keeper are guaranteed tiers. The last tier, maybe it's a repack of Luke. Maybe it's like the skull, the bone, and the rock. Something like that. But
what's up, Darth Educator?
Hey, Darth Educator.
I will say one thing, because like I know I kind of sound like I'm going back and forth. But usually HasLab tiers are not things that previously exist in the line.
Right.
Even if it is a repaint, it would still at least be like a different character or a different figure, kind of like how we saw with the Sentinel.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tomas.
It is kind of weird that it's something that existed in the line before.
Right.
And I also don't know how I feel about the card back, because I want the Gam Guard, but then when I get that card back, I'm like, well, I can't open this on principle. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right. And that's what I was also going to say too, was like, I am not going to open this figure. It's going to stay on card. I would rather just buy another Gam Guard, which they are still currently in stock on like Big Bad Toy Store. I would rather just buy a third Gam Guard to have for the option to have him,
because it's still kind of readily available.
Right. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. I think it's a fine freebie. It's a fine tier. It just, to me though, I'm like, well, I would never open this because it looks so good on the vintage card back with the coin in there and everything. It's like, I wouldn't want to open it. But I would also agree that like including a Gamorrean Guard with the Rancor is a no-brainer. But maybe include one that wasn't in an awesome retro packaging that you don't want to open if you don't have Gamorrean Guards. I mean, I have 2, you have 2. I think I'm definitely going to pick up a third one though, just to be able to throw it in the Rancor's hand whenever I want. But
Justin Clark, no, I think it'll hit. We actually have a live little, let's do a hit it with a refresh. So we're at 4,670. That is now officially over 50%. And it's only been, 15, 16 days.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even halfway through, but we're already halfway there. And, this graph here, I think it scares people because when the HasLab first went up, we had what was it, 3,000 in 2 days maybe?
Right.
But every HasLab does this at varying degrees, 100%.
Yeah. Think about how Galactus chugged along for pretty much its entire HasLab campaign. Hey, Hooter. And then within the last 3 to 4 days, it exploded and I believe at least doubled over its funding goal. So all the tiers were unlocked for it, and that happened within the last couple days. So that's why I'm fully confident that even though there are 2 other HasLabs going on right now, that the Rancor will back and will hit all of its tiers, because like we were saying earlier, it's Star Wars. It's something epic like the Rancor. And I'm sure, once we see the next tiers, they start showing those off. We'll get bumps every single time there's a new tier.
Yeah. And like Mike K, and Mike, you also bring up a good point about Razor Crest. And I'm not really familiar with the Transformers stuff, but it was just my understanding that it was usually stuff that doesn't get or didn't previously exist, but maybe I was wrong about that. Because he said Razor Crest had a Beskar, Mando, and Grogu we eventually got. So that came out after the Razor Crest?
Well, the Razor Crest isn't out yet.
Well, after, the reveal of the campaign
probably
and everything.
after it was revealed. But yeah, that is true, though, because the Silver Surfer with the Galactus is also just a repaint.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense.
But Logan says, not a large sample size, but the sheer volume of people saying this will never get backed when Galactus was shown off still makes me laugh. Smashed the goals in the last few days.
Yep.
Yeah, and I have no doubt Rancor will be the same thing. And that's kind of where I think people take toys too seriously. Because Mark here, he has a perfectly respectable reason to not pick it up. Priorities. Like to figure it. I think it's really cool, but I don't have the space for it or the extra money for it right now. Going on vacation, and I'm sure, holidays are coming up, yada, yada. There's tons of valid reasons people, or maybe it's just not in line what they collect.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people who just are so negative towards it that gets under my skin. Well, it doesn't really, I don't care. It doesn't get under my skin, but I think that's a problem. And it's just a sad thing to see when you're reading that live chat and it's just everyone hating and saying it's never going to get back, because then you're insulting the people who do back it. It's an insult to them. Oh, you're stupid for backing it. It's cheap, lazy Hasbro, blah, blah, blah. Don't back this garbage. It's trash. Then it's that's insulting to the people who did choose to back it. And that's where I think it crosses a line. All you have to do is pass on it and move on.
Right.
You don't have to stay in the comments and just hate on the thing nonstop every day.
Right. Because it's not I don't think it's taking the place of anything. It's not because the Rancor exists, there's not going to be, some other epic Black Series HasLab down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely weird to continuously hate on it, because I just, at the end of the day, it's if I wasn't interested in this, hey, I could care less about the Proton Pack for the Ghostbusters, but am I going to sit here and bash it? No, I'm just not gonna buy it.
Because it's not for you. It's not in line what you collect, and then you just go, and move on. Yep, it's not even a negative thing. It's just something you pass on.
Right. I look at it and I go, that's cool for people who want it. I hope it gets backed.
Yeah.
And then I move on. And then the Proton Pack did already get backed, which I thought was kind of crazy that it went so quickly. But I guess there are some.
Well, Ghostbusters fans also have a much smaller catalog of merchandise to choose from.
Yeah.
Compared to something like Star Wars.
That is true, and I
when
guess
it comes
I
to
don't
like toys and stuff.
like. I don't really know how much like a custom proton pack would run you. I'm sure it would be fairly
Mhm.
expensive to buy it from a customizer. So maybe that $400 price tag was like a steal of a deal. I mean, obviously it was because it funded before the Rancor and the GI Joe set, which were revealed earlier.
Mm-hmm. What's
But
up, Steve?
hey, Steve, should have come with yeah. I think we're still gonna see some banging stuff that's gonna make it worth it. But I just definitely think that leading off with the Gamorrean Guard, probably not the best move. If they were trying to, get a like nice little boost.
Yeah. I mean, Emmanuel, they didn't really do it. They didn't show the tiers for Galactus. But I ultimately agree with you. I think the HasLab, they should just show everything at once.
Yeah.
Because even though they are freebies, that's not like the actual price of the item itself, kind of like how I was trying to explain earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It's undeniably a huge incentive of why someone would choose to back something or not to back something.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising because those are like $22.99 figures, and that's going to be the difference whether you spend hundreds of dollars, but also it's like stuff that might not get a regular release. Like Ula would probably never get like a regular Black Series release, so.
Yeah. And I mean,
it's fair game, TK.
Yeah.
Like Mike K says, because I saw your tweet the other day, Mike. The more you buy, the more product is created. So you're not taking away product from anyone. It's not like you're clearing the shelves. I think HasLabs are A-okay. Buy 50. Mm-hmm. They will produce as many as they sell. So to me, that's not like. Well, I guess you're not even saying scalping, but I don't see a problem with.
But when it
investing,
when it will triple in price, you can't be mad about it because you had a chance to back it, and they give you a pretty big window. I mean, like 40 something days, right? But what I was gonna say though is I feel like they're not really revealing the tiers for the Rancor. Because it's Star Wars and it's the Rancor, they probably don't feel like they need to show everything off right away. Whereas, I'm sorry, but the GI Joe fan base is a little bit smaller. So to me, it makes sense that they're like, here's everything all at once. This is what it's going to be. No questions asked. Because I think when they show off tiers earlier, that means they probably have a little less confidence.
There you are, Zavi. There you are.
Nice. Nice.
Someone else did at the same time. We also have a new member, Owen.
Thank you, Owen. It's a great decision to back the Rancor right now because it's never, ever going to be this cheap again. And that's the bottom line, too. Mm-hmm. If you want the Rancor for as least amount of money as possible, it has to be now. And also, like Mike K said earlier, you can back it right now, but you will not get charged until the campaign ends. So even if you're on the fence, like Mike K was saying, just back it anyway. Just do it right now. Mm-hmm. And then if the unlocked tiers aren't what you were, looking for, then just cancel it real quick.
Yeah. Or, I mean, if you get it and you don't want it, you could sell it for double, triple the price. Right. There's nothing wrong with that because it's an investment. But, yeah, I mean, I agree, Steve.
Yeah.
And I have to think at least Rancor Keeper and Ula are coming. Maybe even so we already have Gam Guard, so there's 3 more. So it has to be Rancor Keeper and Ula.
Right. And then
I don't know, maybe not.
I'm thinking the last tier, because Jedi Knight Luke is a pretty pricey figure these days, so it wouldn't necessarily be a horrible idea to pack another Jedi Luke in there, but I know that would probably also like 50-50 incite outrage or excite people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have no doubts. I'm going to be just so satisfied with it when it does arrive in the spring of 2023.
Right. I 100% just think that the Rancor itself is worth the price of admission.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, not the strongest tier to lead with.
Yep.
But I'll take it because it's freebie. Because I already know I'm getting it, and I'll take it. Now, if they do like, I mean, what do you think a tier that they could reveal that you would be like, that's a bad tier? Figure-wise.
I honestly don't. I don't think it would happen. Like, I don't think there could be a bad tier, because to me, the Rancor is already worth $350. I'm willing to pay that and just get the Rancor. So any extras are just kind of like, okay, I'll take it. It's free stuff. Like, just give it to me. Even if they literally did like a bone, a skull, and a rock. Because I did also just watch about half of Return of the Jedi this morning, because there's a marathon on TNT.
Nice.
But even if it was just that, I would be happy with that as well. I mean, I don't see where you could go wrong. Because otherwise, because they talked about how the tiers are going to be, related to things that happen in the movie. So there's really only so many figures you could do. And to answer your question, TK, I think they will with no problem. They've made ULA figures in the past in the 3 3/4 inch lines.
But it wasn't Disney.
Right. It wasn't Disney, but
it's an adult collectible, clearly. Right. $350.
Yeah. I think that given the cost and given the limited amount of things you could realistically include with the Rancor, I think they have to do ULA. I really think they have to do ULA.
Yeah. I mean, no child out there is spending $350 on this Rancor, and even if they did, the world's not going to end if they get an ULA figure, because ULA is literally part of the film. Not only that, the special edition actually has her more in the movie than she was in the theatrical Return of the Jedi.
And I think it's a pretty.
Jonathan?
What's up, Jonathan? It's a pretty easy figure to censor. Like, I really don't think, like, her outfit is risque, but it's something that can just easily be a censored figure.
Yeah, definitely agree, Lukeness. If they did a Skiffguard Lando, that I would not support Skiffguard Lando, especially because I just got an archive, and the red and black box figures like $18. So that's a good example. I would not be happy with a repack of Skiffguard Lando.
True.
It's a
very true.
Chicken Ninja.
Hey, Chicken Ninja. I'm checking on the Jedi Knight Luke eBay sold listings. One just sold for $45 plus 5 shipping yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, 70, 60, 75, 60, 65. So yeah, I'd say 40 to 60 something dollars is what you could pay for it. So that automatically to me is a figure that deserves a re-release. Yeah. But I think I would honestly want them to make it a little bit different. Maybe include a black robe instead of the brown robe.
How about because I understand the Rancor Keeper, but the Rancor Keeper, like Malakili, he has his buddy, and I'm pretty sure it's a Weequay Skiffguard. So I would 100% be. It's like the one he's crying, and then the other guy comes in and like hugs him.
Yeah, he's patting him on the back.
I'm pretty sure that's like a Weequay Skiffguard. I would be totally down for that.
I would be down for that too. Yeah, Logan. You're so right. We could just be raging instead, but
I just love being chill. What can I say? I like to chill out.
We also like logic and reason and not just your blind emotions.
Yeah.
What if after Jedi Knight Luke, the very last tier is a Jabba? Jabba's also a very expensive figure these days. So
yeah,
even or if the last tier was Reese.
And Jabba's another deluxe. Wasn't the blue line single release of Jabba over 20, right?
Yeah, I think it was $29.99, and that was back in the day when it was either the super expensive SDCC set or when they released them in the main line and you got nothing.
Right.
It was still $30, although Justin and I got that on clearance for $11 a piece back in the day because Java was a peg warmer. It's pretty crazy looking back on all the things that we got for dirt cheap because they were just peg warming. Like incredible Black Series figures, like the Scout Trooper with the speeder bike or Han Solo on the Tauntaun.
Yeah. Oh, and we technically do have a Weequay in the line with Hondo.
Yep.
Hondo Onaka. Although his is like a very different design compared to the rest of the Weequay species.
Right.
What's up, Obi-Shan?
Gamguard's still available, so that's my only big disappointment with that too. Nothing special. Right. And that definitely makes sense, but I don't
It is a deluxe figure. But it is a deluxe figure.
It is ultimately a free deluxe figure on a badass vintage card back. So I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the freebies. I'm loving the freebies. I would cry. I would actually cry.
What if it was only Max Repo though? I would still be 100% down for that, but it's like you gotta have Droopy McCool and Size Noodles. So save that for the 40th of Return of the Jedi.
Right.
I'll say it just so we can get all three. Also,
we got to say what's up to David C. Just saw him pop into the live stream here. So nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you.
What's up, David?
Salty Trees asks, has there been a HasLab that's come with diorama pieces? I don't technically think so. The G.I. Joe airplane kind of has diorama like accessories.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think anything's like I don't think, thinking back, anything comes with like a real diorama piece. So I don't think that, I do not for a minute think that there will be a diorama piece included with the Rancor in like Rob? Any regard. Hey Rob, how's it going?
Yeah, unfortunately, what's up, Orlando? Or Rolando? I don't think it'll come with a diorama piece at all. I don't know if I have any rhyme or reason. It's just what I personally feel. I don't think there'll be like a gate, like some people were asking about, like a gate or like the graded thing on top, like the trap door. Like, I don't think any of that is going to happen.
I think Hooter has a good idea though. The backing of the packaging on the inside could be like a diorama art card. I'd be down for that.
I could see that happening.
Like I mean, they have done that with like the Leia and Han Hoth set and Heroes of Endor, and even that battle damaged Stormtrooper came with like a sort of Death Star wall. So I could definitely see them doing something like that for sure.
Yeah, I hear you, Goji King. Once I am, because like my end goal, like once I'm a bit more established in life and I actually have my own house and everything, like I totally just want to have dioramas. And one of the main like I already know one of the main things I'm going to try and achieve with my lifelong collecting, I want like a Jabba's Palace, just crazy diorama with the Rancor and all the people up top, and like it's gonna happen one day. What's up, Sean Solo?
Hey, Sean.
Nice a bone in the Walmart Jedi Luke repack is coming for sure. Yeah, I hope eventually it does come with a bone, the skull, and the rock. So maybe that'll come with the Luke, like you're saying. So I'd be down for that.
That would be awesome. Albert or Cheap actually asked if we picked up any new body stormtroopers that are currently in stock on Big Bad Toy Store. I actually did. I picked up 2 more.
Nice.
Because getting those stormtroopers for retail price, I'm down for it. Yeah. Especially since I'm still partially in on the Tantive 4 set.
Later, Fig.
See you, Fig. Nice of you to stop by today. We appreciate you and your super chats, good sir. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm stocking up on stormtroopers just in case the Tantive 4 ever sees the light of day. Ivan.
Oh,
I'm glad.
There you are. You know what? Let's get everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Everyone in the
Hasbro,
chat.
Patrick, Hasbro.
Where's our check?
We're actively getting people to back.
Where's our? We're influencers. Where's our free box of Hasbro PulseCon stuff?
Yeah,
I want my $100 box.
I feel entitled.
Actually, it's like a $200 box.
Right.
Or it's
Did
like a 100. Go ahead.
No, just go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like more like a $170 something set. I'm gonna be pissed about it because I make YouTube videos under my own free will.
Yep. Well,
they don't send me stuff.
Got to get them rage clicks. So, you know.
Oh, okay.
Should also get mad about it. But Arc77 said people on Instagram are really mad about the realistic version of Fordo coming in the Black Series. Yep, of course. I mean, another week of Black Series reveals, another week of controversy. Yeah. And yeah, people are upset about the new Fordo figure. I'm actually going to say Fordo figure because it is labeled as Arc Trooper. And in the Clone Wars 2D animation, which is not canon, he is not named.
Lucas, that was not directed at you.
He is not named Fordo.
Literally, Mike Case. I'm pretty sure Mike Case doesn't even get free Hasbro boxes, and he's at like 16 or 17K. I wholeheartedly do not expect Hasbro to send us free stuff. But what's up, Mad Hatter Pops?
Hey,
but yeah, back to the Arc Trooper.
Yeah,
I guess we can stop sharing the screen here. Are we done with Rancor talk?
I think so. I think we've set our piece on the current Rancor fiasco. Okay. But yeah, so
wait. Real quick. Did you notice in the stream? And see, I'm gonna come to someone's defense today on the Hasbro live stream. Because there was a part where they were showing off a picture of the Rancor eating the stormtrooper, and one of the people said like it was such an iconic moment in the film. But then everyone's just instantly like, "You stupid dumb idiot!" Like the Rancor never had a stormtrooper. But it's like in that same stream they showed the Gam Guard getting eaten, and it's just like I couldn't believe. Kind of going back to like the toxic negativity, like I really couldn't believe just the hate that they were getting because they said it was such an iconic moment in the film, but it's like the picture was the stormtrooper. It's more disappointment on my side. It's just something I felt like I had to say. It's like, man, they get so much hate, and it's like they can read that stuff too. Like if I was getting all those comments on my live streams, I probably wouldn't do live streams anymore. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it definitely is. But
Lucas, don't even get me started on the Arc Trooper. Here, I was gonna comment on that video, Lucas, but I decided not to hold my tongue. You give Boss a pass, but you don't give Phase 1 Arc Trooper a pass, but you give Boss a pass, which is actually a different class of trooper. I don't know about that. But
yeah. So what I was saying though was that in the actual 2D animated Clone Wars series, they also only refer to the Arc Trooper captain as Commander. So you could legitimately argue that Phase 1 clone Arc Trooper is not Fordo, and is definitely not Fordo because it's not canon anymore. So if you look at it from that perspective,
but I already know Lucas is gonna say, well, the image that you pre-ordered is that character model.
Well, right. It should look like the even character model
on the card. It is that Arc Trooper from the show, commonly referred to as Fordo, which is not canon, and the character wasn't referred to as Fordo. It was actually named in a Star Wars magazine back in like 2004 or something. I would agree with you, Nate, and we talked about this on Figured Out because it's an Arc Trooper and it's Phase 1. It's not supposed to have like the extra bits, because it's a Phase 1 Arc Trooper. I don't know, like, is there even a canon Phase 1 Arc Trooper? Because the Arc Troopers in the 08 Clone Wars had a mix of the Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmet. Even so, like the Camino arc, when they were defending Camino, and you had like ARC Trooper Colt, who I believe that's the one who gets killed by Ventress. All of the other clones have the Phase 1 helmet, but the ARC Troopers have like this proto Phase 2 helmet. So in canon, I don't know if we've ever actually seen a Phase 1 ARC Trooper in canon. There is in the Battlefront 2 video game, which is actually, I feel like the Walmart figure, the Fordo figure, kind of looks like that Phase 1 ARC Trooper from Battlefront 2. But yeah, Phase 1.5 helmet. That's the phrase I was looking for. But I don't even think we've ever had like a canon Phase 1 ARC Trooper. And when I see that figure, like the Captain Fordo, that's what I see. I'm like, oh, this is the Phase 1 ARC Trooper as if it existed in canon. So that's why it's like basically a repaint of Echo with the new Phase 1 with the rangefinder helmet. And of course, we have this stupid webcam girls spam back in the chat.
Don't click on it. But yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Justin. It's technically not something that exists in canon, and so the Hasbro Star Wars team making it look similar to the ARC Trooper Echo, by reusing the body, I think it's completely fine and it's acceptable, because now the ARC Troopers are matching so far. So if they keep using that body, we're going to be able to have a bunch of ARC Troopers that actually look the same and look uniform, which I thought was what we wanted when it comes to the Black Series. I thought we, as a collective group of fans, were looking for consistent looking troopers.
Right. And now the ARC Troopers will look together in unison, because that's been the thing this whole time. Also, what's up, David Klink? And good point.
David, nice to see you.
Is that people were upset about like animated versus live action clones. They're not going to mesh well. They're not going to look together well. But now we want a third different stylization of the clone troopers. Or yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
And Black Series has always been about like the canon live interpretation of the character. There are some figures that are labeled as legends, so they can break that mold a little bit, like the Jaina Solo. Well, it's not. Revan is canon, but Revan, yeah, canon. So. Yeah. To me, it looks like, what's up, Gilster and Dave's Dimension? It looks like a Phase 1 ARC Trooper to me, and that's what it says on the box. And I don't care about what the profile image on the box is at all, because I'm going to open that box anyway.
I'm going to throw that box in the garbage.
Lukeness says it's the unpainted armor pieces that hurt me deeply. Are you talking about? I need to look. Is it like the gray bits?
Yeah, I think right on the chest there's like a gray piece of armor.
Okay. Yeah, I need to look at it. I haven't actually looked at it in a second.
We also got Dave's Dimensions in here. I don't think we said what's up to them. So what's up, Dave?
Yeah, Revan's name is canon, not Revan himself, because of the Legion of Sith Troopers in Rise of Skywalker.
Great. Thank you.
But yeah, end of the day, I think it looks like a Phase 1 ARC Trooper to me. It's an ARC Trooper with a Phase 1 helmet, and it's red. And to me, it's still like a 2D Clone Wars tribute, just like the Grievous, because no one complains about the Grievous not looking like the stylized 2D Tartakovsky Clone Wars Grievous. Same thing with the Mace Windu. It's still the Samuel L. Jackson head. It's not like a cartoon version that we saw in the micro series. Black Series has almost never done that, even though they kind of go back and forth with their clones anyway.
Right. But
I'll just take clones.
It all goes back to, it still looks like a badass clone, but I thought we were looking to have our troopers uniform. So if they want to do phase 1 ARC troopers on the ARC trooper body, I'm down for it, because once we get to the point where we've got Echo and the phase 1 ARC trooper and Jesse and Fives, and it's going to look fantastic to have them all together in a little ARC trooper display. But I also wanted to say what's up to Skywalker Hendricks, who was here a little bit earlier. Stop by to say, sup guys.
Sup guys. All right, Luke Niss. Well, that's the TVC though. So I don't expect a Black Series, which has almost always been like, this is a canon live action interpretation of the character. So like something like the Rebels crew are all obviously animated characters, but they look as if they were in live action. But the TVC, the TVC can do whatever they want, because I don't know if they ever made that claim that we only do stuff that's like live action, like definitive, blah, blah, blah. But you are right. There is a TVC version with like the elongated blasters, the elongated holsters and everything. And it's like the stylized, like, the Tartakovsky show. And if we did get that, it wouldn't mesh well with any of the other troopers. It would kind of just randomly stick out to me. If we just got this one random Samurai Jack looking clone trooper, I don't know. I just don't think that would make sense. And I like the one that we're getting.
Right.
Thanks, Mark.
And also, aren't the TVC versions coming out like old repacked figures? Like, they aren't new figures, but were they originally TVC in the first place, or were they like in a previous line? Because Hasbro will re-release like super old 3 3/4 inch figures in like the vintage collection. But also, Mark, that was very nice of you to say. Definitely
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, about the bib, I was thrown off about with the blue a little bit, but then there were some like actual, because Hasbro does this thing, man. No offense to anyone, but I feel like they might have like an amateur photographer doing their stuff, because the coloring is even off. I don't know if we've even mentioned how Boss is actually orange.
Yeah.
The figure is orange, everyone. But in the Hasbro shots, it looks beet red, like deep tomato ketchup red in the Hasbro shots. And the real figure is actually orange. I don't know if they're like turning up the saturation 100% and thinking that makes everything look better. Right. I don't know what they're doing, but same thing with the blue. It's not as harsh in the in-hand shots. Isaac Wong Toys, or maybe it was Kabashed from YouTube, I forget who had the in-hand shots, but the it's not as harsh. It's not as profound on the actual figure itself.
Right.
And I think it's kind of like an effect to where it's like shadowy, shrouded in darkness.
And I mean, right. And we also saw that though with the Nomad Boba Fett, which looked very smooth in the promotional images, but those in-hand pictures, you can actually see there is some scarring going on the head as well. So I really just think that whoever takes the promotional photos or like whoever might edit them, say, obviously the photographer takes the photos, but I'm sure someone does some like post editing work to them. They're just like really messing with the, like you said, Justin, like the contrast of these figures.
Yeah.
Mike Case says that the photograph of Bib is a prototype. So yeah, they're
talking about the Black Series official photo or the
probably.
Okay. I mean, yeah, and they've probably had that Bib prototype for years now, because we saw it in the background of that one event that they had.
Right. So
I forget if that was like it was some toy fair.
So many moons ago.
Yeah, but I do love the way Bib looks. It's a whole waiver. That whole new wave is a whole waiver.
And it's crazy that that's literally going to be like a straight pack where the case assortment is going to be one of each, I would assume.
Super weird that even Yak referred to it as like the next whole wave. And they actually specifically mentioned that is the case assortment.
Yeah.
So it's a case of 8 figures, but they're all different figures in the case. which granted, 3 of those are technically repacks. The Power of the Force, or the Yavin Ceremony Leia, and Dr. Evazin and Ponda Baba are all technically repacks.
Right.
But, yeah. Okay, Mike says, any official Black Series photo you have as a prototype, none of the sculpting or coloring is final in those. That's interesting.
True. I do recall it. I feel like it says that below the photo.
There's some fine text out there.
Yeah, the fine text. But, I mean, either way, they all still look great at the end of the day. So even if the prototype images aren't the best looking thing in the world, I feel like time and time again, we've gotten to see that once we get these figures in hand, they look way better. Zalbar, also a recent example. The promotional...
Because there was no shading. Yeah. There was not a wash on that. I remember because it literally looked like Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poop from South Park. Yeah. It was just one solid brown. And you're right, Nate. I checked out your review and I was like, whoa, like it actually has a wash and it's more than just one solid shade of brown. And it's a nice looking figure for sure. I was surprised to see that.
Arc77 asks, do you think Hasbro will ever make more Season 1 Mando figures? They did make Q9.
I think they will.
Yeah, they're probably pumping the brakes on it a little bit because it's, fading from relevancy.
Whoa, Nate.
Yeah.
Can't talk about relevancy.
Right. But I definitely think that they're going to focus on, the Season 2 stuff that we still need. Well, obviously they're focusing on the Season 2 stuff because we're about to get a bunch of it. But I think, they're going to start rolling with that and then give us a little bit of Season 3 stuff. So I don't really see them going back to Season 1, at least at the moment, but definitely like later down the road. I could see
the client. Good call, Mike.
True. Yeah. Client.
See, Mike is just here to keep us in check.
True. I also forgot about the client because
I did forget about the client as well.
I was on vacation.
Because it never went up for pre-order?
No,
ever?
It didn't. And they don't have any information about when either. But that was when I was on vacation. So
welcome to Bring Home the Bounty.
Yeah.
Figures that you can't pre-order and figures that you pre-ordered 4 months ago. Like, did you think that was weird? Kind of going back to those Tartakovsky, because that was technically a Bring Home the Bounty reveal, but it's like those pre-orders went up like 4 months ago.
Right. And they didn't go up again.
Yeah.
So it's not like there was a second chance to grab the figures.
Yeah, Hunter, we talked about.
Yeah.
We talked about the Phase 1 Arc Trooper.
Yeah.
We talked about it already.
Yep, Phase 1 Arc.
But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. But the client does look amazing though. That's another figure I will not hesitate purchasing right away. And the fact that it comes with the Cantomo is even better.
Yep. With like the solid stack of Beskar. That's a super cool accessory.
And it's
I just love little world building. Yeah, that as well. So yeah, we do need a Season 1 Mayfeld. Of course I wish that was the figure instead of the Season 2, but that's all right. Although keep in mind that the wave that was just leaked should have been coming out in November. There's always an end of the year wave, but the shipping issues pushed everything back. Yeah, same thing with last year, because like we didn't even see that Moff Gideon Queel Grief Cargo wave until like well into 2021.
Yeah, that's when it started. So yeah, it's definitely going to be exciting. It's going to be a great wave. I can't wait. I saw someone earlier mentioned Fennec, and yeah, she looks fantastic. I'm really excited about all the figures.
Of course, they're still available for pre-order in different countries that don't have Walmart.
Yeah, it's really just Walmart as an issue. So gotta love that.
I'm sure there's not. There's not. I've asked this before. If there's like Walmart in there's Walmart in Canada, but I don't believe there's Walmart in Australia or the UK. So yeah, that's our little Black Series talk. Do we want to talk about recent pickups or anything?
Do you want to talk about recent pickups? Because
I
got
do.
an absolute boatload of stuff. I have a Holy Grail Black Series item that I recently purchased. I pulled the trigger.
Yeah, that is true. Do you want to go first, or
Well,
shall I?
I was thinking we could maybe alternate.
All right.
Go back and forth. Keep it
Sure.
spicy.
Yeah. Well, I actually have to grab something. I forgot to grab one thing.
I mean, we could briefly, talk about certain things like the artillery trooper.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's technically a recent pickup,
right?
But okay, I'll go first.
Right.
So a little bit of a birthday present from Nate. Nate got me some. Is it John Walker's or John Walker Customs?
I think I just say John Walker, but
all right. That's what I've been saying as well. John Walker Customs. And I've been wanting to get some of this stuff for a while, but something about purchasing things for figures. That's why I haven't bit the bullet on flight stands or this type of stuff, but luckily you have your brother Nate helping you out. So the first thing is I always forget what this is called, but it's like the minigun blaster that the clones use. So I gave it to a 501st Trooper to emulate the Darkness on Umbara arc, which is one of my favorite Clone Wars arcs. So I instantly got that, put that in the 501st's hands, and I want to find the archive wave, dude. I need more 501st clones. So are you owed some birthday vibes from us all? I mean, we did skip last stream.
Yeah.
And I do usually celebrate my birthday on Halloween. So, I mean, if you want to send some birthday vibes my way, I'm not going to say no. What's up, Dan?
What's up, Dan? Also wanted to say what's up to John as well.
What's up?
Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you there.
So that was one thing.
Also should mention I painted them myself.
Hand painted by Nate himself. And I actually haven't done this. I haven't gave the weapons to other troopers yet because we've been so busy. But we also have the rocket launcher that the clone troopers use, and I cannot wait to give this to the jump trooper the jet trooper, the 501st jet trooper that's coming out, because it's their secondary. They come with a rocket launcher.
Well, I think the jump trooper actually uses a different rocket launcher, but that one is 2008 Clone Wars accurate.
Well, and I'll take it. And then the third one will actually be an elite squad trooper weapon, and that is the flamethrower that one of the elite squad troopers use in the Bad Batch. Yep, these are all, camera probably can't do it justice, but these are all hand painted by Nate himself. We see a nice little bit of silver, a little bit of weathering. Let me show off the other ones. I forgot to put myself big screen.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's a nice variety. And on this one, is that copper paint already there?
No, I put that there.
Whoa. So, I mean,
yeah, that's kind of how if you order one painted from John Walker, that's the color scheme they went for. So I just copied that and applied it to the one that you did.
Yeah. So I will be giving the flamethrower to one of the elite squad troopers to go along with Imperial Crosshair.
Yes. And,
so that was one of my birthday presents, was from Nate. Thank you, Nate.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
Happy birthday to me.
Yes, happy birthday, brother.
It's David Edge's birthday today. Happy birthday,
David. Happy birthday. We also, a little bit earlier, Sean Dixon made it to the live stream. Wanted to say what's up to them. Also, Gentugo asked, how much do those weapons cost? They're like $8 to $10 a piece, depending on what it is. It's affordable if you can paint them yourself. They do sell painted ones, but those ones are a little bit more expensive, typically like $15 to $18, depending on what it is again.
That's why they're called the Shadow People, Tup. Just kidding. This would be heavy if this were a custom. Now I'm like, oh, I need a custom heavy. So what is that clone blaster called, anyone? The minigun, the rotating barrels. What is it called? I need an official name. Do some Wikipedias. Get me an answer.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Do we want to bounce back to you, Nate?
Yeah, sure. I will. I'll show off just some not so crazy stuff, but just so everyone knows, I also got these figures. Imperial Crosshair, haven't opened. Well, I did open Imperial Crosshair. Awesome figure, but I put him back in the box because, of course, we'll have a review for this figure coming very soon.
Spoilers.
A little bit later this week.
Spoilers. He looks good.
Yeah, great figure. Great figure. Everyone is saying Z6 rotary cannon is the name.
The rotary cannon.
Yeah. Of course, I do also have second
What's up,
artillery.
13?
Second artillery trooper.
What?
Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Clone shock trooper.
Review is up on the channel.
Yep. There's already a review for that. Of course, out of package artillery trooper. Check the review out for this as well.
Nice.
I think we pretty much got, because as soon as I went on vacation, it started raining Black Series figures. And why is it not focusing? Okay.
Gentugo's asking.
What was the site where you got those guns? John Walker Customs on Instagram. They also have like a little shop. But so as soon as I left on vacation, it started raining Black Series figures and got all the Walmart pre-orders, everything like that. Here's Admiral Rampart. Again,
Ooh, I forgot about that one.
Still in the packaging. Mouse droid down there. Review coming soon, but of course, it doesn't stop there. Also, something very exciting, still in package. Oh, yes. The Cantina set is amazing in person.
It is.
I'll say it, and I know you said it, but
the piece it comes
of the bar
with,
you get is big.
It's a lot bigger than what I thought. I thought it was the one corner piece.
That's a decent chunk of the bar. I think if there was some way to get 2 sets, you'd have a very nice Cantina bar display.
Right. I was under the impression that you had to buy 4. But the bar is it's an unfinished oval. The other,
it goes into the
edges goes into the wall, and then there's a door that goes out. So it's like a half oval in the film. I checked. And it is a bitch to take out of the package. Everything is there's like twist ties.
Oh no.
There is like these black things that you have to like screw, and then you hear it pop, and then there's like 6 or 7 of those under the bottom of the box.
Oh yeah, this is also another example of a cardboard diorama piece.
Oh yeah, true.
In the back of the packaging.
What's up, Greedo and a Speedo?
But you also got all this stuff too, though. Besides Rampart, you skipped Rampart.
Well, I can show him out of box. But the bar too.
As far as other raining figures, Trapper Wolf.
Nice.
Oh,
Dave.
It's Dave Filoni as an X-Wing pilot. Super awesome, fun figure. I mean, it's just the X-Wing pilot body with a Dave Filoni head, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Mark is asking. I don't believe so, but this is a question for you.
I did pre-order the classic Storm Shadow, and that was it. I'm cutting G.I. Joe off. I'm cutting it off. The classic Storm Shadow will probably be the last figure I buy of that line, just because it's just too much. It's too much. Also did get the other PulseCon exclusive right here, the Emperor's Throne Room set. This is TVC, of course. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely awesome. Love. Can't wait to get this set open as well. So I did get all of the Hasbro PulseCon stuff, which was awesome. It was a little bit of a sweaty moment for a minute, sitting there rapidly refreshing, trying to grab those. So if you wanted to pivot back to you for now, then we could come back to me with some more stuff.
Yeah, I can show stuff like out of box. Since Nady Boy, he's the reviewer. He's the reviewer champion. Although I did actually the review for this one, but
you did, and it was a great review.
Satisfying.
And
I thought I blocked these damn people.
Don't click on it.
Where are my mods?
There's another
moderators. Help me. Help me. All right. I'm almost done. There we go. Block. All right. So, Imperial Clone Shock Trooper from the Bad Batch. Awesome shelf presence. The red really pops. No warping on mine. Hopefully they fixed it. I think my other one looks good. Because here's the thing, guys. Usually when it comes to like Walmart pre-orders, Target pre-orders, Amazon pre-orders, Nate and I will we'll do 2 if we can get a successful pre-order, just in case the other one fails.
Yeah.
But this time around, we just succeeded on everything. So now I'm having doubles, and I don't know whether to do the responsible thing and like, because it's like, I'm also trying to save up for my place. And I could help a fellow collector out, sell it for retail plus shipping. But it kind of just looks good to have 2. So, I mean, I like it. Nice animated clone.
It looks badass, and I think it looks great with the original Coruscant Guard and the
Fox.
Commander Fox. Yeah.
I was really pauldron off. Yeah, I might do that on the other one. Hey, Papa Gord's here.
Papa, what's going on? Nice to see you.
I think he may be happy. What's up, dude?
I'll buy.
True, very true. Yeah. I personally, I don't care about the theatrical or the Clone Wars stylized helmets. I really like the new body, and specifically with the Shock Troopers, I think they look better with the DC-15.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of because there was this whole debacle about, there's a Legends versus canon technicality. Apparently, this is just the DC-15. But then there is a DC-15, because in Legends, it was DC-15S and DC-15A. Right. A was the longer one, S was the carbine. And apparently, this is just the DC-15, and the smaller version of this is the DC-15A. So it flip-flopped, and I got that wrong in my review, and people were telling me off. It was really only one comment, and it was respectful. No problem with that. But
yeah, Mike Case also brings up a great point. With Walmart shipping costs, it's more economical to order 2 figures than 1 plus shipping. Absolutely.
Same with GameStop. Remember the what was it? The Dathomir brother and the Flame Trooper. It was literally almost cheaper to just buy 2. Right.
It was like for literally like an extra $15, you got the second figure.
Buy one, get one free. And you already know, I'm loving this figure, guys. The Artillery Stormtrooper came out. I haven't posed, but I'm obviously showing it off. And awesome. And I didn't know about this, but Nate points out in his review that there's actually a little bit of weapon storage for the E11.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So if you didn't know, you can actually store that E11, which is super dope.
Yeah, if you didn't check out my review,
check it out.
But yeah, there's weapon storage on this backpack, and that is amazing.
Yep.
And
I have an extra one as well. Still in the box because I think if I were to keep one, I would keep the Artillery Stormtrooper. It's just,
I'm greedy. I'm greedy when it comes to troopers.
So satisfying. So satisfying.
I bought 2 intentionally to have them open because they're just fantastic looking figures.
Yep. But here's a jewel here. Cantina.
Oh, that looks so good.
And it even
does it have a little bit of?
Yeah, there's some grime.
Hey, not bad. Not bad.
There's a little bit of grime smudge. On the other side, it's obviously just,
right.
A little bit texture on the rim up top.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the reversal. This thing, I had to look up a review because I couldn't remember. Like, this is all customizable, but there is like a canon way
configuration.
Yeah. So some of these are kind of hard to get to stay in there, but there's that piece.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it's half. So we need another one to plug into the other side. But this piece alone, because I was under the impression that it was just this. I thought it was the corner. I didn't know that it was actually half.
Yeah, honestly, it looks obviously much bigger in person. Like, you get a better sense of scale. Mike's asking about our mortar launchers. Mine was fine. Perfectly straight, not warped at all.
Yeah. Yeah, mine looks good.
My only real complaint with the artillery trooper is that the backpack unpegs really easily.
Yeah, mine's actually fine.
I just feel it stays in there, but when you try and pose it around, it gets touchy. And also Norsky brings up the artillery trooper's coloring, which he did point out that it is actually incorrect.
Yeah, it's a little too bright. Apparently. Yeah. So this is like mustard, but it should be like a grilled slice of cheese on a burger. That's my analogy. It should be a slice of cheddar cheese on a cheeseburger instead of a mustard.
Yeah. But I think it's fine.
It doesn't bother me though.
Yeah. I think it's just fine. Also
comes with the flippers for Panda Baba and some drink cups, and all 3 of those are unique molds. Also comes with Obi's saber, which is out of that little plastic box. But for the first time in the Black Series, we have Photoreal Ben, who I think looks fantastic.
Man, that's awesome.
It's not going to focus that well, but
right.
Old Ben Photoreal for the first time in the Black Series. I know there was a Kenner, but obviously that's not the theatrical version of the character. And yeah, cool. But of course, the whole reason why you're purchasing the set pretty much is not only the bar, but also these Cantina aliens. So we have Panda Baba. And I know it's reuse of the Yevon Luke, but if you go back and watch it, even when it comes to like the texturing down these lines, the lines on the jacket, it's accurate to the costume in the film. And I really like the head sculpt. Of course, they always kill it with alien head sculpts. Mm-hmm. Something I've discovered, though, is the blaster is way too long to fit the holster. So let me... unless I'm doing something wrong. I mean, we don't have a review of this on the channels, so I'm not 100% sure. But it's like there's no way you can have this go all the way down because it's such a large blaster.
That could be a problem.
So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. The head might look a little large on the body.
It's a tad big.
Yeah. But there's also a little bit of like, see the dark splotches on the arm. Like there's a little bit of dirtiness.
Right.
A mild amount of paint on them to make it
really good.
Yeah. And the standout to me, though, for some reason is Dr. Evison. I think the face sculpt looks good. Let me try it. You get the idea.
Yep. That
I
looks
think the face
amazing.
sculpt looks good. I mean, it's mainly reused, especially these legs. Pretty sure that might be like an Imperial officer leg.
Are those Darth
reused.
Maul's legs?
They might be. They might be Maul's, or perhaps like the, like the Tarkin General Veers, like the Imperial.
I don't think it's those because
I can't tell it.
Papa Gord says DJ's legs.
DJ legs.
Yeah, that's true because Ayla Secura is actually Vice Admiral Holdo. It's that body,
or not Ayla Secura, or Singh.
Yeah, or Singh.
But it is a unique. I don't think we've seen this blaster before in the Black Series.
Maybe not with like the elongated pieces, but we've definitely had like a form of that blaster.
Yeah, it almost looks like the Imperial one. But I mean, his costume looks good. I mean, there's even a bit of some shading, or maybe even a bit of a wash on the vest there. It's not one solid color of brown. You see how it gets like darker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm satisfied with the set. We could sit here and talk about it all day about the blasters are swapped. That could, maybe I did that on accident, or maybe it came like that in the package and I just ran with it. We do have an Instagram. It's Out of the Basement YT. It's in the link in our description.
Yes.
So Lucanus says Rebel Trooper legs. Anyway, we could sit here and argue all day about the cost of that set. But at the end of the day, I will take anything OT and anything that like helps with world building and like getting more scenes. Like I like recreating scenes with my figures. So it's like I like the Mando build-up pack because it furthers your ability to create more scenes. Oh, okay. So they just packed the blasters wrong. That's kind of interesting. So all the inbox collectors are going to be pissed.
They're going to sell their set. Thanks, Hasbro.
I'm glad to have it, though.
Yeah, it looks
again.
It's
original trilogy, world building, scene recreating. I'll take it, and hopefully they will do another Power of the Force 3-pack that comes with the other half of the bar, but it's like 3 more Cantina aliens. Maybe the Ithorian, Wolfman, or the Devorian, Devilman, Snaggletooth, the Talls, I'll take any of them.
Tonica sisters.
Yeah. I would take any Cantina aliens, any background original trilogy stuff like that. I like it.
Yes.
And I will take it. So I really hope they do another set.
Absolutely.
With 3 more aliens.
Absolutely.
But I do have I have 3 things that are like birthday related, but it's not Black Series. So did you want me to do that first, or?
I mean, it's up to you. I've got.
I think yours is like a Grail.
Well, I've still got I've got a couple things I want to show off too.
All right, you go. But we'll save the Grail for last. Save the Grail for last.
So I did, of course, get Hyperreal Vader. A fan on Twitter, Lionel, hooked me up with the Ollie's Hyperreal Vader, which was only $30. And for $30, this is an epic figure. But pretty much any more than that, I would say I would probably not want to pay it for something like this. But this is badass. Pretty cool figure.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't have anything to go with it. And I don't really plan on getting the Luke because my Ollie's was completely wiped clean of the Hyperreal stuff as soon as it came out, because there's actually, I have finally pieced it together, and there's a local toy shop in the area, and I essentially have confirmed that this guy goes to retail stores, buys all the inventory, and then just sells it at a slight markup at his shop. which is a little frustrating because, of course, as soon as these Ollie's Hyperreal figures come out, they're posting on their Facebook page that they just magically have the Hyperreal figures. So I was like, okay, so you went and you cleared out the Ollie's to sell them in your shop. And it's a little frustrating when it's stuff like that because he bought all of them. So there was literally no other chance to get them.
So wait, how much were they selling it for?
30.
But wasn't it 30 at Ollie's?
Well, no, they're selling it for 40.
Okay, so the reselling shop was selling it for 40.
Right.
And Ollie's was selling it for 30.
Right.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to get that clear.
Yeah. So he cleared out the Hyperreal stuff, but luckily a fan reached out on Twitter and their Ollie's had a ton. So I was happy to get it because I wanted to actually have this figure to experiment with it because it's always been something I've been interested in, but I never wanted to pull the trigger and spend so much money on it. So
right.
I think it looks fantastic. The alternate hands and everything like that are really cool as well, but we're going to have to wait and see how the rubber holds up over time. So, also I did get the Diamond Select Stormtrooper.
What?
From another fan, David Weber on Instagram sent this over to me. This was before they went up on the Shop Disney website. So everyone was panicking, thinking this was going to be a park exclusive figure, including myself. So I really wanted one because I really do like the Diamond Select Boba Fett, and this just looks incredible. I mean, completely 110% out of scale.
Yeah, not compatible at all.
But I like all of the alternate hands, the weapons, the blast effect. Even comes with a mouse droid there. So I'll be doing a review on this as well. Just got to work my way through all the Black Series stuff and everything like that.
Yeah, it's a really cool trooper and it comes with a lot of accessories, but some people were saying like, oh man, Black Series better watch out.
Yeah, no.
Diamond Select has made 3 Star Wars figures in 2 years.
Right.
In 2 years, this is what they have to show.
Right.
That's easily not a replacement for Black Series.
Yeah, they are... they don't produce the figures like Black Series. Richard asks, Diamond Select same scale as Hyperreal Vader. Hyperreal Vader is 8-inch scale. Diamond Select is 7. So I think the Diamond Select stuff, I haven't put them next to each other, but
yeah, Vader is supposed to be a larger, guy. So it might.
It might work. It might work, but good idea for a comparison. I'll make sure to remember that and do it in the video as well, so people can see.
How much was it, Nate?
This particular one was a little bit more expensive. It was $35.99. Normally they're $24 to $29.99, but I think since this one had so many accessories and was exclusive, that they jacked the price up a little bit there.
Yeah,
but
it's also a good point, Mike.
Yeah, all the rest of the figures are 6-inch scale. I have my Diamond Select Star Wars stuff so far mixed in with like NECA. Like I have Boba Fett flamethrowering an alien or something like that, So I like mixing it in with the NECA stuff. But real quick, 2 more things, and then we could do your stuff, and then we could do my holy grail item.
Yes.
So I wanted to give a quick shout out as well, keeping with the Diamond Select train, to the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings Moria Orc.
Nice.
Which is just an amazing looking figure, absolutely packed with articulation and paint app details. Look at how fantastic this looks.
The Mines of Moria.
The Mines of Moria. Comes with an alternate head if you wanted to do an unhelmeted look. Also comes with a spear. I've been collecting these Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures, but I haven't really been talking much about them, but they knocked it out of the park. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, nice ab crunch, Really great head articulation as well. A lot of articulation for a Diamond Select figure on the Moria Orc here. Great looking stuff. And then since I completed wave 1 of the Lord of the Rings set, here is the Sauron Build-A-Figure.
Holy crap, dude.
Mike, look at this thing, dude. Look at the Build-A-Figure of Sauron. This thing is a freaking masterpiece, a work of art. It's so good.
That does look amazing.
Just great amount of details here. A nice, soft goods, thick cape. Well worth collecting all of the first wave of the
Oh my gosh.
That is just absolutely fantastic. And of course, I mean, freaking huge.
Right. That is honestly sweet.
Yeah. I absolutely am in love with this Build-A-Figure. He's even got, like, you know, you can see the ring on the finger there.
Yeah.
Looking super badass. Just really solid figure. I've always wanted a Sauron. And I think before this, I think only NECA made a Sauron. I don't know if Toy Biz ever did. But it's always been really hard to get a Sauron figure. So this is a 7-inch scale Sauron. Let me get the Moria Orc here. There's some more like decent scaling here. Like pretty awesome. Pretty huge figure. It's a little bit hard to stand because he does have curved feet. For some godforsaken reason, they curved the feet. But
screen accuracy, I guess.
Right, I guess, but
or costume accuracy, character model design accuracy.
Yeah, I think it's just freaking epic. It is be cool if you could mop off the ring finger, yes, but not bad articulation, single jointed elbows and knees, a little bit of a crunch forward. Head articulation's pretty good too. So, yeah, I have not been able to put this down since I assembled it. Like, this is another crown jewel of the collection. I love how this Sauron turned out. And now I'm probably going to sit here and struggle for a minute as I try to get him to stand up.
Yeah. That's such a satisfying... Like, I wish I could just have that.
Right. I
wish I could have it.
I do think that it would have been preferable if they just would have done like a $50 figure and you just get to buy it. But
right.
The other figures so far, I would say, they're not the best in the world. And Emmett made a comment saying the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures are trash. I would disagree with you heavily. And the Toy Biz figures are very dated. Those faces, granted, the Diamond Select faces don't look that much better, but they certainly look better than the Toy Biz figures. I have a lot of the Toy Biz ones. So, okay. Thank you, Mark. Toy Biz did do a Sauron. But, yeah, epic to get a brand new Sauron figure. I think Diamond Select absolutely killed it. Mm-hmm. And, of course, this Moria Orc here is another fantastic figure as well. But I do think there is room for improvement, particularly with the human figures from Diamond Select. But the creatures, the helmeted characters, stuff like this it's all been so good so far. The Uruk-hai looks amazing as well.
Nice. Yeah, that does look epic. Was that, you're done now? Aside from the Grail?
Yeah, aside from the Grail. I just wanted to show those two Lord of the Rings figures because they are absolutely amazing, and I knew a lot of people would love to see the Diamond Select stuff.
So you guys know what it's time for. It's Lego Hour. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
David C., the Lord of the Rings figures do not have horrible articulation. It's definitely limited. But it's not horrible.
Pew 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 pew. All right. So this was a birthday present from my mother. She got this one for me. This is the Mandalorian Starfighter.
Nice.
Which is something I wanted because, yeah, it's Lego time. This is something I wanted because it's from Clone Wars, and I love the Mandalorians, and I'll pretty much take any Lego like Mandalorian related thing.
Online strips without clothing. Jesus.
Why does this happen to us? Why does this happen? I need my mods. There's no mods with me. I mean, it's a joke. Like when I deny it, it's a joke.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to branch out a little bit, and
it's a good meme.
Yeah, it is a good meme. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I've never liked Lego before in my entire life. I've been showing off that picture of me in like 2005 with my little Revenge of the Sith set.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, so the fuselage cockpit part rotates around like it does because when they're actually flying, it's like on its side like that. So that's pretty cool. And where'd they go? This is the one I built.
Nice.
But where did I put? Oh, here we are. So the minifigures it comes with, it's the Mandalorian Loyalist, Bo-Katan.
Ooh.
With their little jetpacks. And my favorite one of the set, Gar.
Nice.
Gar
That's
Saxon.
So dope.
Really, really, really want a Black Series Gar Saxon from Clone Wars Season 7. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. And thank you, Vader. And what's up, Frobafett? I don't think we saw you in here earlier. So, yeah. That was my build. I like to do them on Saturday mornings. Kiwi at my feet. Chewing on a bone. Letting the sun shine in from the kitchen. Dropping a hot pot of coffee. And doing them on Saturday mornings. It's like my new little tradition. But some presents from my girlfriend.
There's more.
There's more Lego. Boba Fett Starship.
No.
Oh, no. So Slave One, looking epic. This is like the newer one that is in stores right now. It comes with Boba Fett and the Mandalorian with his Beskar spear.
Nice.
So cool. Because my thoughts with Lego is that I want Lego sets that, like, I want representation of these iconic ships and vehicles. Because I look up at my Black Series collection, I'm like, yes, this is all from Star Wars, but it's like I'm missing something, you know? Mm-hmm. So my thought with that is I want some representation for like the super iconic stuff, and we're never going to get a Black Series Slave One. So Lego will be my outlet for that.
Nice.
So we have that. And the other present from my girlfriend is Luke's X-Wing.
Classic.
Which comes with Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, General Dodonna, and R2-D2. Because that's like the meme is every set. There's like 50,000 minifigures of R2. So, and I have the Imperial TIE Fighter, so I'm like, I need an X-Wing to go with that. And we still don't have an X-Wing in Black Series. And that needs to happen too. No problem with being late. Should have figured. No problem with that.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, so, 3 new Lego sets, and they're hefty. And I can still say I have never purchased a Lego set for full price. Every Lego set that I have bought has been on sale or some other kind of discount or a present.
I like the technicality.
So I'm not addicted to Lego, okay? Not addicted. But yeah, that's my Lego birthday haul. So
Nice.
yeah, overall it was a great birthday, and not only did I get the Lego haul and the John Walker customs, but I was also just getting a shower of Black Series pre-orders that were coming in. So it was just an all around great time, great week, and a good birthday. So
Nice.
yeah, that's my haul. But
Very nice.
Nate, on the other hand, has a holy grail pickup. So I can't wait for this.
All right. Give me a drum roll. Well, actually, let me lead into this. So a subscriber, Manny Fett, reached out and was selling some Star Wars figures. Let me get a first look at what they were going to be selling. And so I was like, ooh, first pick. And I saw some things that caught my eye. First up, I got my second Minbon.
Nice.
So I was happy to get that loose. Needed a second Minbon for my double set. And then what do you think? Should I fake everyone out? Here's the Holy Grail.
No. That's not the Holy Grail. That's not the Holy Grail.
Elite Series Grievous? Not the Holy Grail?
I didn't even know you had that.
Well, I just picked it up. I picked it up from Manny Fett. I always wanted this because it honestly is like a pretty dope looking Grievous. I've heard it doesn't stand up at all, but
neither does the Black Series.
Yeah, exactly. Neither does the Black Series. So this might be a good imposing Grievous. But yeah, so that was cool. And then all right. So then this was an offer I could not refuse. This is absolutely an offer I could not refuse.
Fine edition.
Let me just do a slow reveal. Oh no. Oh,
dude,
no.
How sick is that?
Shadow Squadron Storm Trooper. Look at that Sand Trooper head.
Yep. The only other Stormtrooper to utilize the Sand Trooper head.
Oh, man.
It is a different head sculpt.
Even seeing this, pictures, anything like that, these are figures you need to see in real life to appreciate the details. And yeah, Frobafett, you got it. I even called it super early in the stream. But there's more. There's more. And here we go. Oh,
so it's the full set.
Oh, here we go. And there is the corresponding Scout Trooper on the repainted bike with the Imperial logos. Upgraded the stand here. It normally comes with that old speeder bike stand that sucks. But this was worthy of this stand that has the much better articulation and holds the figure on much better. But oh man, let me go ahead and pop the Scout off the bike here.
So crazy. Nate brought that with him when we were filming Figure It Out at the set. I got to see them in person.
I knew. I was just like, pictures are not, they're not going to do it justice.
Right.
Here's a slightly better look at the Scout.
Dino and Salacious Rum are in here. What's up, guys?
What's up? But yeah, Shadow Squadron. I love the black. I love the gray of the undersuit. There's tons of nice gray details on the Scout. It's just really an incredible set, and obviously a grail piece of the collection. Something that I thought I would never get my hands on, but Manny offered me these at a very reasonable price. So I was like, it's time to pull the trigger. Of course, here's a nice look at the bike too.
Yeah.
So dope. So happy to finally have this set.
Yeah.
and be able to.
Let me see
add
that
it to the
Stormtrooper
collection.
again. Show off that Shadow Stormtrooper again.
Here we go. We could do a little. Oh,
God, with the Sand Trooper helmet.
yeah. They just look incredible. Yeah, I would love to see them archived. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
But I just absolutely am so satisfied to finally have these figures in my collection.
Later, Arc.
That'd be awesome. Thank you, Arc. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. But I would love if these got archived, because that's the kind of collector I am. I'm not going to get upset when these get archived.
Right.
Because I wanted them. I finally found them for a price I was willing to pay. So here we go. Here we go. These are absolutely incredible. And that is my Holy Grail Black Series pickup. The Shadow Squadron Target exclusive 2-pack is finally mine. Finally going to be in my collection. I can't believe it. And now I can officially say that my collection is better than Justin's.
You know, I will still say I have a more complete collection. When it comes to ticking at all the boxes, I think I still have a little tiny bit of an edge. When it comes to all of those orange line and blue line figures, most of which got archived anyway, but still. But it's definitely like, I'm just happy it's in one of our collections now.
I agree. And
because the logic here is Out of the Basement has it.
Right.
I don't care who necessarily has it. It's just we have secured that set, and it's just one of the most desirable. I mean, it literally is a grail item.
Yeah, because, I mean, it fetches a pretty penny, and not only that, though, it is just kind of hard to find. It very rarely goes up for sale for not an insane price. And so I'm super stoked to have the set. To everyone asking, I will do a review of the set after we get done with all of this newer product. So it'll probably be in like a week or two from now. But I do plan on doing a review because these figures are amazing, and just seeing them on a live stream doesn't do it justice. I want to definitely show them off in nice, crispy 1080p fashion. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I bought these loose too. So I don't have the box, but I don't really care. I don't need the box. So
that it's just so satisfying that it's the only other trooper they've ever done with the Sand Trooper helmet.
Mm-hmm.
They just randomly, for whatever reason, decided to do the Sand Trooper helmet on the Shadow Stormtrooper figure, and it just looks incredible. Yep. And I wish they would have kept that Sand Trooper helmet on the red and black box Stormtrooper and the orange line one, but that's so awesome that you got that. I can't wait to check out that review for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see them up close. And of course they're from 2014, so they're a little old. The Shadow Trooper, since they put the Shadow Trooper on the box, or the Scout Trooper, he's on the bike in the box. The legs are warped. There's nothing you can do about that.
Does he still have that band around the holster?
Yeah, this is the original band.
Nice.
All decayed and yellowed. Yeah, because when Manny sent them to me, the Scout Trooper was still completely strapped onto the bike with the original pieces of rubber and everything holding the trooper onto the bike. So I freed him, and then I put the little vacuum gun on his back because I just think that looks badass.
Wait, did that come with it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Stormtrooper, you get the long blaster, the E11, and you get the vacuum gun.
Okay.
So yeah, you get a non-painted version of that. So great set. I'm super happy to have it. Your helmet on my Shadow Scout Trooper warped out of the box. Yeah, I don't think this one's too bad. Looks a little warped, maybe.
Oh, there. It actually just did a nice focus. Oh, now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Of course.
Yeah, Richard, I thought you were going to produce a yellow box 212. Wouldn't that be the craziest thing you could have pulled out?
Right. That would be like some like on my vacation I actually took a trip to China and
yeah.
I broke into the Hasbro factory and I grabbed an armful of the 212th and comically ran out.
Yep.
But yeah, so
that was a satisfying grail item.
Yeah,
that's a great way.
I'm very happy to have it in my collection. So it's been a fantastic week for pickups. So many Black Series goodies all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love the Black Series and I love Star Wars.
You love toys.
I do. And especially the Lord of the Rings Diamond Select stuff too. It's just been, ooh, chef's kiss. Yeah. So many goodies all at once.
That's how I feel as well.
Every single thing that I was looking forward to having all came to me the week I was gone on vacation. Every single pre-order dropped at once.
Yep.
I got 2 waves of the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings figures in the span of 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the 212th, we will get it. We'll get it, everyone.
Eventually.
Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. It's an amazing feeling to get your hands on that set. Yeah, absolutely. Because that was a set that came out literally right before we started collecting. So we just missed it.
Yep.
And I'm sure being that it was a Target exclusive, it was probably impossible to get at first. So
probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
But let's hope for an archive re-release. Honestly, let's get these
I'd be down
back.
for that.
I doubt. Now, see, I bet if they did an archive release, though, they would just do the figures.
Right. I mean, I would take that as well.
Right. I don't. Maybe they might never reprint the bike.
Yeah.
But
even though they just repainted it for the Mando Biker Scout with Grogu.
Right. But they haven't archived a deluxe set yet. So
true.
It's like, would they just do the figures or would they archive the entire set?
Yeah. I honestly think that was just a great way to cap off the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it was like the little cherry on top.
Yep.
For that. Later, Sean.
Saving it. See you, Sean. Yeah. So only 1 set. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. Yeah, Dan, we talked about it at the top of the show.
Yeah.
So you'll have to check out the replay there. Michael, are you talking about this one right here? Because here's the Diamond Select Stormtrooper.
Yep.
Definitely going to be
already out.
Yep. Reviews for all this stuff are going to be coming this week. So again, stay tuned. We already have reviews up for the Artillery Trooper, Zalbar, and the Clone Shock Trooper.
Yeah.
I'm going to review all the Black Series stuff, then the Vintage Collection set, then Diamond Select, and then after all of that, I'll do the Shadow Squadron reviews as well. So,
and then after all that, we're deleting the channel permanently.
We're deleting. No, we're not doing that. We're not deleting the channel. We've come.
Yes, Quentin. I would take Captain Vaughn in the Black Series, 100%. Just got a hot toy reveal that looks pretty cool.
Yep, I accidentally just messed with my Mando model kit here.
But yeah, I'll have a Black Series update upcoming. There's already enough. There used to be nothing on that list, and now all of a sudden there's enough to make another video. So there will also be a video like that coming out. Figure it out as usual. Been going hard on that.
Of course.
It's just a great time to be an Out of the Basement subscriber.
Yep.
I'll say it.
Tons of content.
I'll say it.
Literally mountains of content.
Yeah, speaking of that Flame Trooper, I actually saw 2 of those at my local GameStop today. Because now, of course, now that I hunted it down and found it,
yep,
now they're just everywhere.
So let me ask you this, Justin, before we leave. Are you going to get Zalbar if you see it in stores? Now that you've seen that it looks a little bit better in person?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Norsky, add your damn Discord channel.
Yeah.
Even though I'm the only one who can do it. Or Nick.
And
but just do it.
Do have a couple SH figure arts. Of course, I've always got the tank pilot in every single Out of the Basement review. Almost ever has this as a comparison. I also have the IG-11 and Mimban Stormtrooper from SH Figure Arts.
Yeah. On one hand, like, I don't know the character, so, like, why would I buy the figure? But on the other hand, it's kind of cool to have a little more Wookiee representation other than Chewbacca.
Right.
And the figure does look better than the photos, the official Hasbro photos, so I don't know.
I think you should, because it's also the technically only second KOTOR 1 figure to come out in the Black Series, since Jedi Revan was Galaxy of Heroes branded.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice KOTOR 1 figure.
Yeah.
Love to see a Mission Vow at some point. Hopefully she's around the corner soon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, well, I think that's all we got for you today.
Yeah, on that note, I think we can go ahead and wrap it up. We're right at 2 hours and 1 minute. So for the majority of that stream, we were well over 100 people. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Like right at the end here.
Hit like right at the end, although there's 92 likes and 89 viewers right now. So I don't even know if that's possible. But yeah, that's been our stream.
Yep.
I almost feel like we're a little out of tune.
Well, yeah, because
I don't even know what to say.
I haven't been on the stream for 4 weeks. We took last week off. So it's been a while. It's been a while since we've streamed together. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. All the lurkers out there, everyone who is talking in the chat. Yeah. We love all of you. If you haven't already, we do also have a channel membership, 99 cents a month. You get some cool emojis that you've been seeing all stream long. And of course, the Clone Trooper name badge next to everyone's name. Those are what you get for 99 cents.
501st is coming up, I think, 2 more months, and we'll have some 501st members. I know Bodhi Collection is sitting at 4 months right now, so yeah, 2 more months, and we will be seeing some Coruscant Guard switching to 501st.
Yeah,
so that'll be nice to see.
That will be hype.
And then 6 months after that, it'll be the 41st Elite Corps, and then a whole year after that, you will become one of us.
Yes,
and be the Max Rebo man, and this is just too silly. Bro, just go website and jerk off. Thank you,
Just go
spam.
website and jerk off.
A little bit of spam to end the stream will never hurt. But yeah, thanks everyone for chilling with us. Yeah, never click on the links.
Yeah, don't
I don't know why that happens every week. We need our damn mods. Where are you?
But yeah,
Norsky, do your job.
I'm happy to be back. Happy to see everyone. Hopefully you've been enjoying all of the content. We've been working really hard to put out as quickly as humanly possible for you as well. So, yeah, as far as that goes, we've still got plenty of more reviews coming this week, like I was saying earlier. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned and see the absolute mountain of content that's coming this week. So, yeah, thanks everyone who donated today. Thank you to everyone who became a member today. We certainly appreciate every bit of support that goes towards the channel. But yes, way ahead of you. Thank you, Gilster. But yeah, so until next week, make sure you check out all the reviews. Check out Figure It Out on Friday. Norsky says the chat used to be so tame. Yeah, that's before we hit the big leagues. But yeah, so thank you, everyone. Of course, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will catch you all in the next video /stream.
See you
Peace
guys.
out, everybody. Enjoy the rest